Shalom, shalom, Akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered through all four corners of this earth. Now it's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. And I just want to get into a few scriptures, for us Akiyam and Akwath, in this truth and how we shouldn't fear, how we shouldn't fear the upcoming, tribulations and scourges that are going to rest upon this earth, because it's for the wicked, and we sure as hell shouldn't fear this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, So I just want to start with the book of Jeremiah, the 42nd chapter, in the 11th verse, and it reads, "Be not afraid of the king of Babylon." And who's the king of Babylon? The modern day king of Babylon will be none other than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. These 1%ers, the so-called Illuminati, these international banking families, man. You see? We're not supposed to fear these devils, man. Of whom ye are afraid, be not afraid of him, saith the Lord. That's a commandment. We are not supposed to fear this devil, man. For I am with you to save you and to deliver you from his hand. You see, we're not supposed to fear this devil. All this man can do, all he can do is kill our body. You see? But he can't kill our soul. Let's get Matthew. Matthew, the 10th chapter, in the 28th verse, and it reads, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." You see? And hell is going into a condition. You see, when you return to face your judgment upon planet Earth, it's Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi that's going to put you in a low state. You see? In the condition of hell. To where you can live your life miserably. The Lord can have you come back with no limbs. He can have you come back with blood issues. He can have you, come back and you get burnt up and 90% of your body is burned. He keeps your spirit in you, man. And you got to live your life in that vessel, man. There's numerous things that Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi can do to you to pretty much put you in a lower state. It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi we ought to fear. Not this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And then those of us that do, that do have to, play out that role as being a mourner, it's precious in the sight of the Lord, to die in the name of the Lord. You see? Let me grab that real quick as well. The book of Psalms. Chapter 116. And verse 15. And it reads, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. You see that? So it's a very honorable thing to die in the name of the Lord. Very honorable. As far as being right, as far as the righteous is concerned. Because our hopes is to be, if we, those of us that do have to take part in being a mourner, well, we hope to be raised up first. Let me get Proverbs real quick. The book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs, the 14th chapter, and the 32nd verse, and it reads, "The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous hath hope in his death. And the hope is to be raised up first in the name of Yahawashi. You see? To take part in that first resurrection. According to, I believe that's First Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. And that's pretty much, the hope. That we hope to be raised up first. You see? And that's comfort, we have that hope. We have that, we have the understanding that if we die in the name of the Lord, Lord willing, we're part of that precious ark, we'll be raised up first, man. You see? We need to trust in the Lord. Our best bet is to trust in the Lord. Not to fear Esau, and just trust in the Lord. We have nothing to fear. We don't. If we do what we have to do to please the Lord, you see, how can we go wrong? We just got to continue to endure. Continue to endure and trust in the Lord. Let me get Psalms. The book of Psalms, the 125th chapter, and I'm going to go through this verse real quick, this chapter real quick. Through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi. Let's start from the top. Salakia. The book of Psalms, chapter 125, verse 1, and it reads, "They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion." And Zion in the Lashawan Kadash is to Zayuan, which goes into monument, right? Which cannot be moved, but abideth forever. So those of us that trust in Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi will be sturdy, will be stable, we'll have foundation, we'll be as stable as a rock. You see? As stable as a rock. We can't be moved if we trust in the Lord. You see that? As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people, from henceforth even for forever. See, Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi is protecting us, man. You see? Remember, the angels encampeth around those that fear the Lord. You see? So we just have to continue to do our duties, continue to, use our body as a living sacrifice for the Lord. Continue to serve the Lord, fear the Lord, and trust in the Lord. Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi. Continuing on. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. You see that? So the rod of the wicked, again, the scourges, the famine, death is all created for the wicked. Let me get down in the book of Sirach real quick. The book of Sirach, chapter 40. In verse 9, and it reads, "Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood." You see that? So, man, as long as we do what we got to do, the Lord will take care of us, man. He'll preserve us. And if we have to face, if we have to face death, he'll Lord willing, he'll have mercy on us. Lord willing, he'll have mercy on us. Let's go back to Proverbs. No, Salakia, Psalms. Let me read this again. The book of Psalms, chapter 125, verse 3, and it reads, For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. You see? So if we put our hands forth towards iniquity, we're gonna face that heat. That's why we gotta stay girded. We gotta stay, keep our eyes singular. Stay immersed in the word, speaking on behalf of myself first. There's heavy enchantments going out right now, as you Akiyam and Akwak know. Verse 4, Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. And hearts goes into the Hebrew word lab, which goes into your mind. You see? Them that are upright in their mind. That's why it's very important to be careful what you feast your eyes upon. Because everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. You got brothers and sisters in the joint right now, because they want to catch a lick. And guess what? It all started with a thought. So what we put our time into, what we put our, attention towards, what we immerse ourselves in, that's going to create certain thoughts. And this devil, again, he has heavy enchantments going out, with his social media, with his celebrity machine, in almost all aspects of life. This devil has enchantments going out. So it's important for us to keep our eyes singular. Again, speaking on behalf of myself first, keep our eyes singular, on holy things, But continuing on. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. See? But peace shall be upon Israel. And Israel starting with the elect. You see? Because as it is written in Zechariah, the 13th chapter and 8th verse, 2/3 are going to be cut off and die, man. Only 1/3 are going to make it. And I want to grab one more scripture and I'm going to close out. I want to grab Revelations. The 2nd chapter and the 10th verse. And it reads, Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And 10 days just goes into a certain amount of time. It could be 10 days, it could be a month, it could be more or less. But continuing on, Be thou faithful unto death. You see? So you can't commit suicide. You can't do anything to try to avoid your trial, man. You see? Yahawashi had to go through it. You see? We have to finish this thing out like a soldier if that's our lot. Lord willing, Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, has the spirit on us, keeps the spirit on us to be able to endure. To be able to, endure and go through. Go straight through it. But continuing on, I'm going to read that again. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see that? So, it's definitely worth enduring. It's definitely worth enduring. You want to take part in that first resurrection. You see? You want to take part in that first resurrection. We don't want to die the death of an infidel, man. We don't want to die the death of an unbeliever. You see? These people got missiles with their names on it, man. And they got laser beams from the chariots with their names on it. We don't want to take part in that. So, speaking on behalf of myself first, we got to stay locked in. Constantly examine yourself, and always strive to do better as far as, serving the Lord, serving Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, to the best of our abilities, but Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Kal Halal Yamla, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, Shalom Akiyam.